Hello, good evening, you guys, and welcome to Real Talk with Tamara. As you guys come into the room, please do hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. I hope that you guys are doing okay. I know that I am. I always express the importance of hitting the like button because the like button helps keep the video on the algorithm. So make sure you guys please like, share, subscribe, comment, and all of those fantabulous things. Okay. You guys, I want to talk about finesse two times and Moneybag Yo. Okay. Moneybag Yo has finally responded to finesse two times, I guess, and everybody else. Okay. It took him probably about 2 years to do it. I guess he feels the coast is clear now that they feel like they've gotten um stupid Duke and I guess um the majority of young mob off of the streets. Okay. Um, hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second. I guess he feels like he's gotten the majority of um stupid Duke, okay, and all of stupid Duke's cohorts off of the street, and he feels like the coast is clear, and so now he can come out. It took them 2 years because I feel like they've been working. Okay, they did all they could to get BEO Lil Kenny off of the street, and they see now it's not working out. BEO Kenny got very wise. Okay, and they see now that it's not going to be easy to get BEO. So I think he kind of came. He kind of has maybe given up a little bit. I think they feel like they've disarmed Lil Kenny to the point where he's not going to. They've gotten so many of them arrested. They feel like Lil Kenny ain't gonna try nothing. That he just wants his freedom. So I think they feel like we've gotten Lil Kenny where he want him. Where we want him. The coast is clear, and which Lil Kenny ain't trying to do no stupid stuff. Okay, because we already know him, and I don't trust that other one. I never did. What's the one name that do the clothes? That Big 30 didn't like, and when they set up my little son Jay Jalen. Um, my little son Jalen Jizzle. Okay, when they set him up. Okay, what's his name? Shad. Okay, I think Shad has, because when that stuff happened, Moneybag and them gifted Shad, and I watched what happened directly after that. Okay. They be trying to call me the dog detective, but I'm a real detective. Okay, I'm a real one. Okay. Um, yeah, I'm a real one. So I kind of watched um I'm talking about in real life. Okay. I don't have to throw shots. I'm a real one in real life. My the money I make tells me so. Okay. Um, but I watched Shad afterwards, and I have to say allegedly because I could be wrong, but I'm normally always on the money. After that situation happened with BEO, not BEO, but Jizzle, and how Moneybag and them Shad looked so guilty. Okay. And they gave him a chain, and they put him on a plane. They was riding private, and I ain't the only one that saw how guilty Shad looked. But I say, yeah, Shad did that. Okay. Um, and so he chose. Okay, um not money. Yeah, Moneybag is Young Mob too, right? Why Moneybags, them snitching on Young Mob, he snitched so much it would, I guess it would lead people to believe that he is no longer Young Mob. Okay, I don't know, maybe he trying to get everybody off the street so he could be the leader. But he has come out. Okay, I threw enough shots at Moneybag. Y'all know I have to get him because I'm tell y'all something. I remember when Young Doc was first assassinated, Moneybag was involved in that. Y'all gonna see one day when all of this stuff comes to a head that Moneybag was involved some kind of way with this. He just hauled ass trying to run and get away. If you notice, um, Orange Mound quit, and now Moneybag is supposed to be related to J Money and D Money, but if you notice, Orange Mound quit didn't say anything bad about him, but you notice he didn't say anything good about him, didn't speak about him. You could tell he didn't care for him. Okay, he was careful not to say a whole lot about him. Okay, when he gets mad, and it could be because he's related to Miss Kamisha. But when he gets mad enough, I think he'll tell on Moneybag too. He knows that Moneybag was involved in this stuff as it relates to Young Dog. I think a lot of people are going to see this. It kills me how people try to throw everything on the top of Juke's grave when they already know that it was other people that was involved in this. Okay, he didn't say a lot about Head in them either. Okay, so you know, but anyways, um, so Moneybag, get back to Moneybag. Moneybag feels like the coast is clear. Okay. Um, so Lil Kenny knows that they was trying to have him pulled over every chance they got, and so they figure now Lil Kenny ain't gonna have no weapons or anything in his car. He's gonna have the right type of security, um, always. Okay, and since he probably can't have guns around him, his security will always be trailing him, hopefully. Okay, with the weapons on, they'll be on the side of him. Okay, like Air Force One. All right, like one on both sides, one in front, one in the back. Okay, and they'll be licensed to be able to carry that. Okay, so I guess they figured that out, and so Moneybag has come on back out. Okay, because he feel like Stupid Duke is gone for life, but I've heard Stupid Duke ain't gonna be gone for life. Okay, I mean that's just word on the curb that Stupid Duke ain't gonna be gone for life, so or 20 years either, so he might be out sooner. I probably shouldn't have said that because they'll get back working again, child. But you know, maybe if they start back working again, people start countering what they put into the atmosphere. They tell on them. Maybe they'll get their girlfriends and their managers to start calling in and telling on them, just like they did, right? And so, anyways, he don't put out a song, okay? And he's trying to counter, actually messing with Finesse two times, okay? He messing with Finesse two times, and um, he just popping his collar, okay? And now I like Moneybag. Okay, I feel like he Finesse taught him well as far as his flow. Because I listened to some of Moneybag's early stuff. He didn't have that same flow, so I think Finesse did teach him well. And I have to say that I feel like he does a good job. But if you ask me who's the better rapper and better flower, I would have to say, in my opinion, Finesse two times. I think Finesse is more talented. Okay, he comes right off the top of his head. Moneybag can steal his stuff. All right, so let's look at this. Moneybag, you will never in your life get the opportunity to flag me because I like seeing. I like your music, but I'm gonna talk about you though because you ain't shit. Okay, so I ain't gonna let you what you call me. Okay, but let's look at this. He says they talk bad, not like me. I see why. I see why. I see why. I see why. He constantly, that's something that sounds like something Finesse two times would say. Okay. They speaking on bad. Hey, back on their ass. You feel like it's safe outside again, okay? Stupid Duke them locked up, all right. Um, go on, go and get some help. Help them come up. I ain't know about myself. I'm wishing I get okay. It's moving too fast. I feel like I'm the last one left. Little dudes, some news you can use. Okay, so we all know that he is we all know that he is young mob, okay? We know that he is young mob, so he feels like he's the last one left. And of course, he participated in um helping to take Dolph out. To he thought they thought that they was gonna be able to compete with what Dolph had going on, and so Dolph had. The rumor is Dolph had gotten his boys a water deal, key Glock in them, and y'all notice after young Dolph had passed away, well, not passed away after they assassinated him. He didn't just pass, so they killed him. Okay. Um, Moneybag was talking about a water deal, right? And Key Glock kind of spoke on that. He didn't. He was like the he wasn't going to speak about what he had going on because he didn't want them to copy that water deal didn't go no further than the dam ceiling. Okay, so all those things that they thought they was going to be able to cop that young Dolph had in the works for his guys, it really still ain't work out for him. Okay. um so anyways, let's keep going. Okay, he said, I'm really, I'm still, who signed who? I'm still your boss. Okay. He goes on to say that. And so, I really hate that Finesse put himself in this predicament. Everybody try to tell Finesse this. Okay, but I guess you have to live and you learn. They signed him so that they could chef him. Moneybag had been around Finesse his whole life. He knew he wouldn't be able to control him. He knew he wouldn't be able to outsell him, and he definitely couldn't beat him as it relates to the rhymes. So they dangled a little money, and Jay Prince Senior, Junior, and all of them, and probably Senior too, and Gotti. That's the reason why I don't know why in the hell Finesse two times always have something good to say about Gotti. Hell, Gotti was in on this. Moneybag them. Gotti don't want you outselling his artists. You see what he just did to Pooh Shiesty. They didn't got Pooh Shiesty, tricked him out of his position. Now Moneybag feel like it's safe. He was intimidated while Pooh Shiesty and them was out there. God and them all came up with this plan to try and trick them out of their positions. Okay, everybody that was competition to him, and they don't mess with Key Glock because they tried to. Because Gotti used to try to, every time Key Glock said he had an album coming out, he'd make sure the Moneybag put out something the day before or the same day. Okay, so they know they can't. They know we're gonna be on top of their heads messing with Key Glock. We ain't going. We ain't playing. We ain't having it. Okay. But anyways, but there's two times responded. Okay. Vanessa has responded. Let's see what he said.
You Pete. He need that. That's what Bag need. Bag need me. He need the any for Bag music career to work. He either need to do music with me or talk about me. That's the only way. The other shit doo-doo garbage. That shit ain't going nowhere. And y'all know. That shit ain't going nowhere. That shit ain't going nowhere. You're going to have to talk about 250 the stream. I'm what it is. This is what you wanted. He wanted me. He think I'm finna stream and talk about him and turn his song up. No. No. You thought I was finna sit at the computer and talk about it? No. Why? No, boy. That shit weak, boy. And I ain't got no label. And I ain't got no label. Fuck you talking about? That shit weak. That shit is 14 days, 2 weeks. Man, listen, man. I'm not finna respond to that shit. I've been hard on this nigga ass 2 years. You just not saying something. It took you that long to write that shit?
He telling the truth. I mean, he had to wait till the coast was clear. Okay, they got Pooh Shiesty out the way, him and his CEOs, and they tricked Pooh Shiesty out of his position. They done sent over half a young mob to jail. Um, and they basically have put constraints on Finesse two times. Okay, they think So but I do agree with Finesse. He needs Finesse 2 times to talk about it, to to go crazy, and to push it. Finesse know him like a book now. Okay, God in them done taught him well. Finesse know him like a book, and I'm glad that Finesse recognizes the game, because it really ain't in rotation like that. You know what I'm talking about? I don't care how many views he got on YouTube. It ain't in rotation. I'm gonna tell you, the hardest thing out right now is Ti. Ti is pushing it. He pushing that music that people. He pushing that work that people want to hear. Ti got out a song. Let me hold on. Before I get back, I got to show y'all. Moneybag, kind of flowing like Finesse 2 times. We got Finesse 2 times. We don't need Moneybag, okay? And the copycat. Hold on. Ti is pushing that work, okay? I just he was on something the other day, and he was freestyling. Let me see if I can. I can't find it right now. Let's see. Ti freestyle. Let's see. Ti live. Let's see. Ti live. I don't know if it's gonna come up, but I can't look for it though. Uh, it was just up there. It's a new song he got out. I promise you. I mean, it's hard, y'all. It is, and I just saw it the other. I just saw it. Y'all, give me a minute. I just want to. Okay, maybe I don't need to. Um, but Ti going hard. He is. So I mean, yeah, he is. He's going hard. So listen. And it ain't just in my opinion. I think it's in a lot of people's opinion. Dog, T.I. new song. Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. I wish I could. It ain't come up. And watch, it'll come up as soon as I ain't looking for it. Okay. Anyways, you guys, yeah, T.I. is one of the hardest things out right now. I'm gonna just tell y'all that right now. He going hard. Okay. So, but yeah, so I said that to say this. He's in high rotation because he be up and down everywhere. People sharing. That's people, real people sharing him because he putting in that work, that music that people really like. I haven't really seen Bag in rotation. Bag is a good rapper, but you even got young people gravitating to Ti. Okay, that's my point. You even got young people like my daughter and them, who he was way before their time. They gravitating to a lot of Ti stuff. So he came out and he's grabbing up the young folks and his audience of his time too. Which would be my age group. So hey, yeah. So, but yeah, Bag feel like the coast is clear. He done put his head back outside. I guess he feel like they done got they done clean the streets up, and so the coast is clear. The only thing about it is it ain't hidden like he thought it was gonna hit. And I'm glad Finesse see the game. Okay, I'm glad Finesse see the game, and that Bag basically wants for him to promote his song. That's exactly what it is. Let me tell you something. For instance, no Bag, okay, and he got to know a little bit of him during the business part, when he was doing business with him for a little while. He's heard some conversations. He know exactly how he gets down. Okay, so I'm glad Finesse is coherent on that because that's exactly what he wants him to do. He wants for him to promote his stuff. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Here go Ti right here, y'all. Let me show y'all. I mean, he just everywhere freestyling. The dude is cutting up. he putting in and people really enjoying it, okay? Because he talking about something. It ain't that bitch me. I'm pimping them. Nobody wants to hear that shit. Stupid motherfuckers.
But when I ain't have a pot to piss in with no arm extended, I had to get out there and get it. So if you see me with it, it came from executing this vision. I pay no attention.
Okay. He was standing up rapping the other day. I mean, and he was going hard. It was either this morning I saw it. I mean, it's a hard song. It's just as hard as the one he dropped earlier this year. Okay. Anyways, you guys, I just wanted to talk about that. I'm gonna do another video. Y'all know Charleston White beefing with Grove Hero. Okay. So I think I'm gonna do a little video on it too if I have the opportunity. But I want you all to please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to support the channel, you could definitely support the channel via Cash App.